Oh!
Say sorry. Yes. Every student have their own teachers. Every student have their own teachers that have like a mentor. They will chat with you and eat lunch with you. And then last month, my teacher asked me, "What dinner at us? What dinner do you want next?" And then we say, "Turkey in Shangri-La, Turkey, Turkey, Turkey." And then our teacher says that, "Shangri-La?" Do you guys really know about Thanksgiving? Do you really know that why do we need to celebrate it? Definitely not, right? And if you really know that, come and find me. Money is not a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to tell you guys about Thanksgiving. Yeah. And Thanksgiving could be traced back into the 16th century, and Luther in 1517 he popularized the 95 religion theory, and then he used this, he penned all of this on the Saint Church, which leads to the Protestant Reformation. And the Protestants, they opposed to follow that all of the well-mannered custom be controlled by the Roman Catholicism. Yeah, really hard to understand, right? Henry VIII, and he popularized the highest authority of law, and says that I am the leader of the entire Britain. And then he accomplished that. He has the courage of the courage of England have been independent by the Romans, but the courage of England is also as corrupt as the Romans. So that some of the Protestants, like most people, some of the Protestants think that they think that it's not all about the church. It's about the Bible. The Holy Bible is the authority. So these kind of people is called Puritan. And why Puritan? Because Puritan is trying to purify the Church of England. I know. And then in the 17th century, this group of Puritans decided to leave Europe, and they went to the America, and they go on the Mayflower, and really the time is not really that they image. It's really a hard time. And then when they arrive as the winters begin, when the winters go out, the half of the people die. And here comes the hero, the American Indians. The American Indians sees that these kind of neighbors, they could not adapt to the environment here. So they could not adapt to the environment here. So they give them surprise and also teach them how to hunt, how to fish, and also grow pumpkins and corns. And with the help of these Indians, they finally adapt to the local lifestyle, and they have a great harvest as the next autumn. And then they invited the Indian to have celebrate these kind of things, and these years, and after these years, they celebrate the Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah. And in 1789, the Washington decided at Thursday, November 11th, as the Thanksgiving holiday. And since then, Thanksgiving is listed on the national holiday. But as Lincoln, they think that the last Thursday of November. And Thanksgiving since then have been changed for many times. finally, in 1941, the American Congress says that, hey, first Thursday of the November month, never change, right now. Alright, and then since the Americans' holiday, Thanksgiving, is on the fourth Thursday of November, and we know that Thanksgiving, there is also another country celebrates Thanksgiving. Who knows that? Who knows that? Oh, nobody, okay. Canada, yeah. They have the Thanksgiving at the second Monday in October. And why it is earlier? Because Canada is at the north of America, so the harvest is earlier, right? And maybe everybody feel dizzy while you are talking about the region. And because always you think that Thanksgiving, just Thanksgiving dinner, I talk a lot, right? When the Thanksgiving Day approached, the North American family would become very busy, decorating their house with pumpkins, corns, or other stuff. However, the most important thing is make Thanksgiving dinner, right? Wow. And the main dish is the turkey. Turkey. And the housewife, he would use a stuffing of bread, fruit, vegetables, and fill it in the turkey, and put the entire turkey into the oven and bake it. And they will use the gravy of innards. What? You say this?
Yeah.
Yes, they will use the gravy of innards and then cover it over the turkey after it is served. And also, as Debbie mentioned that,
Cranberry sauce.
yeah, this cranberry sauce is also accompanied at the meal. And after the meal, the must dessert is the pumpkin pie. Yeah. And besides eating, there is still some interesting games. This is the rolling pumpkins. Pumpkin rolling. Sorry, pumpkin racing. You use the small spoon and to push the pumpkins run. And then the only rule is that you don't. Sorry, I have C8 and C9, so I have about 14 minutes. Okay. Okay, timer please. What did I say? The rule is just do not use your hands to push the pumpkin. And then the first one to reach the destination and will be a winner. But the most interesting things, if you want to get more fun, you use the most smallest spoon, you would do that. The most smaller like this one. Yeah. And next there is another traditional games play on the dinner table is falling the wishbone. And this wishbone is the turkey's breastbone. And then how to do that? There are two people to make a secret wish. Maybe Thomas and Mike have a secret wish. And then they will hold their bone like this and count 3, 2, 1, pull the end. And who gets the longest bone and his or her wish will be fulfilled. And that's so-called the pulling the wishbone. And we can see from this picture, the man will get the longest bone, so the woman is taking it. Besides these kind of indoors activities, there is still some excitement out there. What is it? Guess. What? Okay. Sorry. Macy Parade. Macy Parade. In New York City, it is really an important event. And the parade is always featured with gigantic balloons. Like Garfield the Kid, not Thomas. Snoopy. Okay. Okay, let me see one more time.
SpongeBob.
And there are also some of the band and crops, and also a lot of floats. This is floats. And you can see the route. The parade, they will start from the historical National Museum, and it's nearby the Central Park. And then you walk along down of the Broadway and to the Times Square, and finally, and here is the Macy's department store. Yes, it's the Macy's department store. And this parade do not only attract the TV show, want to put it in line, and also lots of people waiting, crowd of people waiting there. And as the merchant walk around, the crowd will throw some confetti to them, and all the onlookers will respond as cheers, and that cheers cause the entire city with joyful of the holiday celebration. And without all of this, there's still something interesting. Is hardening the turkey. Yes, we know that in Thanksgiving there are lots of turkey that's being sent into the oven, right? But there is one turkey that will be pardoned by the president. And some people they say that it is at the 1947, but I couldn't. There is no historical documentary that prove it. So the first one is at the 1985, the George Bush, yes, the old Bush, and he has said that at the ceremony, said that I am giving this turkey as presidential pardon. Yes, and this turkey is being sent into the Disneyland as the honorable turkey. Yeah, honorable turkey. Yeah, and I think that's all for my today's presentation. But I still want you guys to know, if next time you say about Thanksgiving, don't just think about eating turkey. Just think of traditional games, origin, and some of interesting things. And besides, I still want to say one thing. Teacher, may I have turkey now? Toastmasters.